days are shorter and the nights are longer. The winter solstice is approaching and December's air is biting. And today, the cold moon came out to play. The cold moon reached its peak in the late hours of December 11th or the early morning of December 12th. On the east coast of the United States, the cold moon peaked on 12/12 at exactly 12:12 a.m. Could the fact that the cold moon occurred over 12:12 at the 12th minute of the hour mean something as we head towards not only the end of the year but the decade? The number 12 is a significant number in many ways, and it appears quite often over quite a variety of different cultures and religious beliefs. The 12 days of Christmas are approaching. There are 12 zodiac signs, 12 Olympian gods, 12 links of dependent origination in Buddhism, 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, 12 tribes of Israel, and we buy donuts in dozens. That seems pretty significant to me, but enough about that. So why is it called the cold moon? For thousands of years, the indigenous tribes of the North American continent and ancient European peoples, such as the Anglo-Saxons, would track the seasons by following the lunar month, which is the time it takes the moon to pass through each of its phases, from new moon to new moon. They named the lunar months after features associated with the seasons and their surroundings. The heaviest snow of February, the blooming of the flowers in May, the growth of a buck's antlers in July, and of course, the cold grip of a December night. The most common names for the full moons are the January wolf moon, the February snow moon, the March worm moon, the April pink moon, the Mayflower moon, the June strawberry moon, the July buck moon, the August sturgeon moon, the September full corn moon, the October hunter's moon, the November beaver moon, and my personal favorite, the December cold moon. The cold moon is also known as the long night's moon, the oak moon, the moon before Yule, and the wolf moon. However, the wolf moon is now a name more commonly used for the January full moon. The reason the moons have multiple names is because these names were adopted from multiple cultures, from Native American tribes to ancient Germanic peoples. For example, the name Long Night's Moon is traced back to the Algonquin tribes of the North American continent. They called it that because it would rise during the longest nights of the year, and because December's full moon has a high trajectory and tends to sit above the horizon longer than the other moons. The Germanic peoples of Northern Europe called it the moon before Yule in honor of the winter solstice and Yuletide festivities. This year's Yule begins 10 days after the cold moon, on Sunday, December 22nd, and ends on Thursday, January 2nd. There are 12 days of Yule. A rare thing happened during the rise of this year's cold moon. Saturn and Venus had a kiss. Last night, the bright Venus and the dim Saturn were visible together in the night sky, sharing a celestial longitude and appearing less than 2 degrees apart. This is known as conjunction or planetary kiss. How romantic. And don't forget about the Geminid meteor shower. Late tomorrow night, Friday the 13th, this annual meteor shower will reach its peak. The Geminids, considered one of the best meteor showers every year, may bring up to 150 meteors per hour. However, it may be a bit difficult to see this year due to the light of the cold moon. So I'll end this little video with a moon folklore fun fact. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, something I look forward to reading every year by the way, if a snowstorm begins when the moon is young, it will cease at moonrise. My My name is Ash, and I hope you enjoyed my little video about this year's cold moon. I feel a particular attachment to the cold moon because I was actually born on one way back in the 1990s. If you were born on a full moon like I was, I would love to hear which one and what your favorite name is for your full moon. And I really hope you enjoy not only the last full moon of the year, but the last full moon of the decade. Also, I don't think I've ever said the word moon more in my entire life than I have over the course of making this. Moon, 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 moon. Okay, good night.